Yo! Once again, back at it again, you feel me? This is G-Dro. For entertainment purposes only. When people vlog deadly events. October, creepy ass shit we're gonna react to. Nothing else to be said. Link will be in the description below. I wonder what the hell we're gonna pretty much be observing right now. Let's watch this shit, man. Show some love once again.
Dude, she's got problems, man. Dude, she's got big chewing in. Oh my God.
This is Jan Davis, a 60-year-old stunt woman and parachutist from Santa Barbara. On October 29,
I thought that was Beetlejuice.
Jan stood at the top of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. She wasn't alone. 4 other base jumpers were there too. They were there for one reason, to prove that jumping from this 3,000-foot cliff could be done safely, and to protest the park's ban that made it illegal. They all knew the risks. Just months before, another jumper had leapt from the same spot. He landed safely, but he drowned in the river soon after, while running from park rangers trying to arrest him. Still, Jan and the others decided to go ahead. The first 3 jumpers launched, opened their parachutes, and landed without a problem. Then it was Jan's turn. Her husband watched from behind the camera as she stepped up to the edge, but Jan wasn't using her own gear. She feared it would be taken if caught. Instead, she borrowed a cheaper parachute. Its design was different from the one she had trained with, and though she had done over 2,700 skydives, this was her first base jump. Using an unfamiliar setup on her very first attempt would prove fatal. Jan took a deep breath, leaned forward, and jumped.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya! Yeah.
At first, everything about the jump looked right.
Yeah.
Poor woman. Dude, she's got problems, man. Dude,
Yo,
got
she's
big
flying
chewing
like a squirrel.
Oh my God.
A flying squirrel, damn it.
She went in? What the fuck?
Her husband, Dwight Davis, couldn't bring himself to watch. He turned away as his wife fell toward the rocky base of El Capitan at over 150 miles per hour. She died instantly on impact. No pain, just sudden blackness. Jan hadn't been able to deploy the borrowed parachute. Its ripcord was mounted on her leg, not on her back where her own gear placed it. Unlike skydiving, the window for action in base jumping is brutally short. Nothing like her previous 2,700 airplane skydives. There wasn't enough time to sort out that small but fatal difference. The first 3 jumpers were arrested, their gear seized, and each was fined $1,500.
Hey, tree! Oh, shit! Oh!
Very sad, very deadly, very crazy. And that shit was very odd. You're gonna buy a cheaper set. Just because you're a professional doesn't mean you're gonna survive buying a cheaper set because you know how to pull that shit. Now that's pretty sad though. The husband had to see her wife fall to her death. And how does the host know that she didn't feel nothing? It's instant blackness. Nah, you had to feel something for a split second. The worst pain of your life for a split second, or like probably 5 minutes. That's crazy how motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, he died a sweetful death. How you know how you felt? That's from the Bernie Mac comedy sketch. But I just thought of that shit right now. Nothing else. Let's see the next skit. Let's see the next clip. Damn it.
Filmed in Mexico in 2016, YouTuber Brian Garcia, who explores abandoned railroads across the country, set out with 2 friends, recording on a GoPro. After hours on what seemed like a deserted line, they reached a tunnel. Most people would have turned back at this point, as a tunnel is the last place anyone on an active railroad would want to be. An oncoming train can trap you with nowhere to squeeze aside. But believing the tracks were abandoned, Brian and his friends went in. But there was a problem. Their research was wrong. The track was active, and they were about to be stuck in the middle. thundered up behind
Yeah,
them,
I was gonna
forcing
say
a
that.
split-second choice: sprint for the nearer exit or turn back the long way.
Hey, tree.
I was about to say, if I think I know what's about to happen, that is a, deadly vlog.
Oh, shit.
You walking down a tunnel. Damn. How fast was that train going?
Oh, shit. Oh. Run. Oh, shit.
He just pushed his mans on the ground.
They took the closer way out, stumbling into the open with less than 3 seconds to spare. The train burst from the darkness behind them. They survived by mere inches.
That shit could have been a deadly death, but this looks serious right here. He's fighting a black bear,
2022,
damn it.
A Japanese amateur mountaineer with more than 8 years of experience was filming with his GoPro while climbing Mount Futago in Japan's Chichibu region. He'd done many climbs before, but this one was different. These mountains are home to a mother black bear with cubs, and that was a serious problem. Most bears generally avoid people if given space, but mother bears are different, more aggressive and quick to attack if they feel their young are threatened. The climber didn't realize she was nearby. He carried bear bells just in case, but after tagging the summit, he began his descent with the bells turned off. No warning, no noise. That was when the mother bear struck.
This dude really just fought off a black bear. I guess screaming and punching will really save you.
He fought back, hammer fisting, front kicking, and shouting to drive her off. Then he scrambled upslope toward the summit and waited while the mother gathered her cubs and moved down the mountain. When the ridge was clear, he descended quickly and fled to safety. He'd switched off his bear bell because the area was noisy, an error that had nearly cost him his life. With the bell ringing, the bear likely would have kept her distance. He escaped with minor scrapes to his hands.
Damn, that was crazy. Find a black bear. Hell of a story.
Two Czech friends in their early 20s, Nikol Vorlovsky and Nikol Barabasova, set off in a Volkswagen Beetle headed for Bílina. Like many young people glued to social media, Barabasova pulled out her phone, opened Facebook, and started a live stream. She filmed her friend at the wheel while they sang and danced as the car sped past 75 miles per hour. The danger wasn't the live stream itself, it was the driver joining in, a clear recipe for disaster. And while many people who drive roughly and even live stream while drive recklessly often get away with it, that wouldn't be the case this time.
Having a party while live streaming, driving crazy fast.
They kept it up, swerving close to several cars, and still they didn't stop.
Man, they're the reason why you can't live stream on TikTok and drive, or you get, canceled or banned or some shit like that. They're the reason for that shit, people, so get mad at them.
Vorlovsky took a left-hand bend too fast. The Beetle clipped the curb, spun, and slammed into a noise barrier by a bus stop. Incredibly, the phone survived and the live stream kept rolling. Viewers began calling police as passers-by rushed in to help the two women.
Okay. Telephone!
Ale sype. Sype. Pojďte pomoct.
Very tragic.
Jo, dechá, i ta druhá.
Very-
Je tady zaklíněná u volantu.
Messed up.
Rychle.
Není to nic velkého, nějaký drobný odřeniny. Ty krve tam není tolik.
Dobré. Dýchejte, nedýchejte se, dýchejte.
The passenger soon regained consciousness, desperate for water.
Ležte v pořádku, sanitka už jede, nehýbejte se, prosím. Nejde to, ležte, prosím, nehýbejte se. Ne, ležte, buďte. Ležte, prosím. Ležte, nehýbejte se, prosím. Já se jmenuji Iva, prosím. Bolí, nehýbejte, prosím, za hlavou. Nehýbejte se. Nemám vodu.
Ten kámoš ho dal takový.
Ležte, prosím, nehýbejte se. Nehýbejte se, ano. Ležte, prosím, ležte, ať si neublížíte. Prosím, ležte. Ležte, už pomoc už jede. Už jede pomoc, vydržte chvílečku. Vydržte. Bude to dobré, bude to v pořádku.
Na cestě vrtulů.
Vydržte chvíličku, vydržte. Prosím, vydržte chvíličku. Prosím, nehýbejte se. Vydržte chvíličku, oni vám pomůžou.
Help arrived. An emergency responder finally ended the live stream more than 40 minutes after the crash. Both women were airlifted to the hospital. The driver didn't survive. The passenger, Barabasova, did. Next up, a GoPro captures a skydiving cameraman jumping from 10,000 feet without a parachute.
What's the point? They just want to die at this point. That's what the
Ivan
point
Lester
is.
McGuire was a 35-year-old skydiving expert with more than 800 jumps. He lived in the small town of Franklin, North Carolina, and worked as a cameraman at the Franklin County Sports Parachute Center. Over there, he filmed customers who wanted their jumps recorded. He'd done it for years without a hiccup. So when, on April 2nd, 1988, he was asked to shoot a third dive after filming 2 already, he agreed despite visible exhaustion. To him, one more jump felt like a little extra work. The plane lifted off with everyone geared up, McGuire with his helmet-mounted camera and its battery backpack, and the tandem instructor with the student strapped in. Around 10,000 feet, the door opened. McGuire stepped into the slipstream and jumped first to frame the shot. The tandem pair followed. Then the horror hit. McGuire had forgotten the most important piece of equipment, a parachute. Above him, the tandem instructor popped his canopy, McGuire's signal to pull his own. He reached for a ripcord and found none. He clawed at his battery pack and harness, searching for a handle, a strap, or anything. There was nothing. He wasn't wearing a parachute. From 10,000 feet, falling at more than 150 miles per hour, the ground was racing up and there was nothing he could do.
He just realizing that he have no parachute.
The tandem instructor couldn't dive after him. His
Damn.
parachute was already deployed, and there was no way to
Yeah.
reel it back in. McGuire fell with tremendous force and most likely died on impact. Then came the haunting question: how did a seasoned skydiver like McGuire jump with no parachute at all? Footage from his helmet camera became key evidence. It showed the pilot conducting the pre-jump check in line with FAA procedures. But this was the 1980s, an era of bulky helmet-mounted cameras tethered to large battery packs, easy to mistake for a parachute container from the door. That backpack likely looked like a rig, robbing McGuire of a vital safety check. The most reasonable explanation then pointed to exhaustion and complacency. After 2 earlier jumps and a long day, routine dulled McGuire's edge. He didn't double or triple check his gear as he normally did, and the oversight cost him his life. Next up, a climber's helmet.
I wonder what he was thinking. He was going on it.
And falling
Let me pause.
100 feet down a snowy mountainside.
Another tragic death. You're falling fast as hell, like 100 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Down. I wonder what you was thinking, knowing that you have no parachute. I don't want to wish that on nobody. That's pretty fucked up. All right, next clip.
47-year-old Mark Roberts, a lifelong recreational climber and winter mountaineer, took a break from his safety consultant job in the UK for a winter climb on Mount Snowdon in Wales with 2 friends. GoPro running, the trio picked Parsley Fern Left Hand Gully, a popular route up the mountain. Everything was going smoothly, almost too smoothly, until disaster struck. A chunk of ice broke loose high above. It slammed into them when they were already more than 100 feet up the gully.
Damn. Whoa. Some more shit, some more deadly shit that taking place. This shit's like the I forgot what that movie's called now. I'll be forgetting these fucking movies and shit. I just seen the movie in the movie theater like not too long ago. Like this summer. Damn, what's that fucking movie? Final Destination, damn it. Final Destination. All these clips remind me
Only
of Final
Roberts went
Destination.
over, tumbling the full 100 feet and losing both his ice axe. He stayed conscious the whole way. His GoPro was mounted on his helmet, recorded the whole thing. The same helmet that likely saved his life. His partners called Mountain Rescue. A helicopter arrived, winched him out, and flew him to the hospital. He survived with only ankle injuries. Next up, a GoPro captures the moment a popular YouTuber, meeting supposed buyers to sell his bike, is nearly jumped and robbed.
Is this the same bike?
Damn.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Damn.
Shot on a GoPro, the man behind the camera is Juan Francisco, a popular Spanish-language YouTuber in Mexico with nearly 3 million subscribers. That day, he listed his BMX bike for sale on Facebook Marketplace and arranged to meet a young woman who said she wanted to buy it. The meetup spot was a gas station in Guadalajara, public, ordinary, and supposedly safe, or so Francisco thought. As they began talking, Francisco's situational awareness kicked in. Several men were lurking nearby. The girl wasn't alone. It was a setup, a planned ambush and robbery.
Hello.
Damn.
How's your bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
The awareness is elite.
Can I see? Is this the same bike?
Sorry?
Is this the same bike?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where'd you get this?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yep. Yep. Hey, what is the bike again?
Can I see?
No. What the hell?
Damn. Damn.
Les dije. Man. Vámonos. ¿Sí vieron?
They was about to rob him
Lo sabía, güey, que me querían
at the gas station.
Fuck.
That is entertaining shit.
Her body language gave her
But,
away,
you know, at
and
the moment, it's
arrival
probably
of a
really messed
third
up,
man
though.
Sealed it. The ambush was clear. Francisco's sharp situational awareness saved him. Next up, a passenger's GoPro captures the moment an
It's
airplane
crazy.
crashes into the ocean and sinks, with many people aboard.
Man, this shit's on the news.
On December 11th, 2013, 39-year-old construction worker Ferdinand Puentes, who loved filming takeoffs and landings on his GoPro, boarded a small commuter flight home to Oahu with 7 other passengers and the pilot. Ferdinand had spent the day doing construction at St. Francis Church in Kalaupapa and, as usual, switched the camera on for the flight home. But this trip was different. Barely 2 minutes after liftoff, a sharp bang shook the cabin, and the engine quit. Total power loss. Knowing the airport was out of reach, the pilot tried to calm
Damn.
everyone, telling them he would land safely on the ocean. It sounded reassuring, but they were nowhere near safe.
Nah.
Drawing on his years of experience, the pilot leveled the wings, radioed Mayday, and then set up for a controlled ditching in the ocean.
Oh, damn.
Suddenly, the alarm sounds. The plane is going down, spiraling into the ocean.
That probably was a rough splash. It's not it. It's not it, damn it. It's not it. Especially when you don't know how to swim. A lot of black people don't know how to swim. Let's keep it real. Especially me. So this shit happened to me. I just feel like I'm already dead. Damn it. This shit's rough.
Passengers grabbed life jackets and headed for the exits as water surged in, strangely calm for people whose plane had just crashed.
Damn, the Timberland boots, the shit's wet.
The exits.
Wet Timbs. Damn. Damn.
They latched onto the wreck and whatever floated nearby, hanging on and hoping rescue would come.
Oh, they had lifeguards and stuff. They had carry-on lifeguards. That's a unique sound when you hear water underneath, like when you hear a camera underneath water. Different type of sound. It's like smoothing. I don't know. That's what I feel. You have nothing but.
Within 25 minutes, the plane sank, leaving everyone bobbing in life jackets. One passenger swam about half a mile to shore. Ferdinand tried, got tired halfway, and was pulled out by the U.S. Coast Guard as rescuers arrived. Investigators later traced the engine failure to fractured blades on the compressor turbine wheel. All passengers were rescued, except a 60-year-old woman who died from heart complications caused by the crash. Thank you for watching.
Damn. So that really was a deadly one also. Very sad. But shit is very real. Shit's like Final Destination, I ain't gonna front. That's what the vibe I was good off of, because everybody was dying in an accidental type of way, like they was meant to pass. It's just very messed up though. But anyway, peace, I'm out. Show some love. Hold the best for y'all out there. Get in the description, all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Peace.